The unfiltered, wet hair truth about saving money that no one ever told you before. I'm begging you to start saving money because I did that last year and it has changed my life. I now have $10,000 after 7 months, and it's freaking crazy what can happen if you start taking control of your life and your finances. And doesn't matter how old you are, you can start any damn day that you like. The problem is that most people think like, oh, but saving money is not gonna make me rich, or what should I save for, or people don't know how to invest. People only save money so they can buy something. And today my mission is to give you 10 reasons why you should start saving money, how it can change your life as it did mine. I'll tell you how to get started. So let's get started. So the real life conversations that I had was actually in the past like 2 weeks. I had 2 conversations. One friend of mine, that was a couple of days ago, and I asked him, he's 36. You know, we were talking about money and job, blah blah. And I was like, okay, but like you have 10 or 20,000 set aside, right? He's 36 again. And he goes, no, I don't have anything set aside. That's the reality of most people's lives. Another conversation that I had with a friend, she earns more than me. We were talking about, you know, travel, things like that. And I was like, well, but you have lots of savings set aside, right? And she goes, well, I have like 10,000. I'm like, what are y'all doing with your money? And I understand it because I've been the same for all of my 20s. I was saving money, then I spent all the money, then I saved again, then I went traveling, I bought a car. I never really just saved money for the sake of saving money, of having money on my bank account. Never before. And so today I really want to give you 10 reasons why you should just save money to have money, not to like buy anything. So number 1 is, if you feel like money is controlling your life and your decisions, if you start saving money, you're the person that starts gaining control of your money. So the positions switch basically. First, money controls you, and then you're like, fuck you, I'll start controlling you. And that's really what happened for me. Immediately you start feeling better. Immediately you start feeling in control of your money and of your life, really, you know, if you start budgeting and do all the things that we get to later. Number 2 is peace of mind. If you have money on your bank account, you can chill. You're not stressed if, you know, a bill comes in that you didn't expect, or something happens to your car. You're like, I can cover that, no problem. That's a good feeling. Peace of mind is a good feeling when it comes to finances, and I think most people don't have that. Number 3 is better sleep. I got a message actually from a money bestie on Instagram a couple months ago, and she goes, I have kids and I cannot sleep at night because we don't have any savings. And I'm like, girl, I feel you, it's terrible, start saving money. And she went on to buy my ebook, and then she went on to start saving money. Your life changes. Your life changes in a matter of a day if you start saving money. And it's a peace of mind. You can sleep better. Number 4 is, I said this before, no panic when emergencies happen. Your car, your health, your belongings, if someone steals something, still happens nowadays, I heard. Not cool, but you can chill. Number 5, you never have to ask anyone for money ever again. This is, for me, the best feeling ever. It's a feeling of independence. It's a feeling of, I've got my shit together. It works for me. Try it out. Start saving money. Number 6, I call this the fuck you attitude. I mean, you know, 10,000 is not really fuck you money. Let's be clear here. It's not a lot of money. But if 10,000, let's say, is your fixed expenses for like 5-6 months, you can decide if you want to stay in your job or if you want to leave your job. You now have options. And this is also mentally very freeing and also very freeing. So yeah, it's just, for me, it's like, wow, if anything happens at work, I can be like, bye guys, it was nice here, And now I can chill for like 1 or 2 months, and then I just look for another job that I like better. Really having the option to stay in your job or leave your job at any given moment is for me very liberating and really good and confident feeling. And we're getting to the next point, number 7. You gain confidence in yourself, in your abilities, in your money discipline. Discipline. If you reach your first big financial goal, you really become the person that can do the thing, if you know what I mean. Like when I reached my savings goal, I was like, damn girl, you can reach any savings goal that you have. And my life is not even worse. It feels good. You become confident, and you also slowly start to realize that you have more money on your bank account than most people around you. Also gives you confidence. Also gives you this, nice. I'm the shit. I'm kidding. Number 8. Doors open for you. The math does not fail, and you wonder what else is possible. Really. For me, the doors that opened for me, number 1 was I started this account, this really badass money bestie community, which is super, super cool. And I love all of you. And you realize that if you just do the math, it doesn't fail. You now think about 20,000, 30,000. What can I achieve in 5 years? What can I achieve in 10 years? How does investing work? Let's start investing. Like I said, doors open for you. And number 9 is that your mindset changes. You really slowly start thinking about saving even more money, about what could be possible in the future, less about what you can spend money on, and rather how you can invest money. Instead of the next thing to buy, you think about how can I make more money? Is that possible? Can I start a side hustle or any hustle really? Can I maybe get a promotion at work? Is that possible? Like I said, doors open for you. Your mindset about money changes when you hit those first big financial goals in your life, and it only has upsides. There's only upsides to having money sitting on your bank account. And also you learn to differentiate what is actually worth your money and what is not worth your money. When I lived very frugal and I saved lots of money in the past months, and I'm still continuing to save money, it has really changed my perspective from what I can consume to what's really important in life. What's really worth my money, worth spending the hours of my life for to buy this thing. That has been also very eye-opening and very light bulb moment material right there. Number 10, this is my favorite because for me it is the holy skill of delayed gratification. If you start saving money, you learn to resist buying everything that you want in the moment. Buying whatever you want in the moment works all the time as long as you have your job. But if you lose your job, you cannot spend the money anymore. If you have a credit card, you can buy whatever you want technically, right? Not very healthy if you don't want to stay a slave for the rest of your life. For me, learning to delay the desire to buy something in the moment is actually life-changing. And once you learn that, if you earn more, you can now save more and accelerate how fast you get to financial freedom. Instead of you earn more, you also spend lots more. That for me has been the number 1 skill. Like I talk about this in my book as well. Learning delayed gratification is the number 1 skill that we all should learn. And most financial mistakes that we make are because of impulses and emotional moments instead of slowing down, stopping ourselves from buying something, and instead thinking about, do I really need this? And I think that really is a skill that is irreplaceable and that majority of people actually don't have. Now, if you want to get started with saving money, I would recommend you list your income and your fixed costs. So that is car, rent, insurance, phone bill, things like that. No food in this list. You see what's left, and then you challenge yourself to spend as little money as possible on food. Make everything yourself at home. you're not eating out, you're not taking takeaway coffee, then you have a look at how much you can actually save. Is it 10% of your income? Is it 20%? I personally saved 50% of my income for the past 7 months, and I will continue to do that. That is only possible because, yes, I never eat out really. Very rarely, if I'm with friends or something, that's okay. I also rent out one room in my apartment, otherwise it wouldn't be possible as well. I understand that if you cannot save 50, you can maybe start with 10 or 20. 10%, I have to say, that's the easiest to start. It's so little that you will not even recognize it in your lifestyle. Like, there's no sacrifice, I would say, personally. The 10% should always work, and then you just live off the rest. And maybe that requires a sacrifice for a period of time until you reach your financial goal. But for me, it's worth it 10 times. Like, I would do it again and again and again. Like, it has really changed my life to save those 10,000. And again, you can check out my ebook. It will help you understand money better, and it will give you a step-by-step guide to start saving your first big financial goal. If it's 10,000, if it's more, it will also very much change your beliefs about money, which I think is very crucial in the entire money journey. Let me know if you're gonna start saving money. If you're already on the journey, I would love to chat about this. Also in my Instagram DMs, always happy to chat, and I hope you have the best day ever. See you in the next one.